Daredevil. Are you awake? Oh, good. You're finally awake. I don't know. I think we both fell asleep watching that movie last night. What? No, I wasn't stroking your hair. I was asleep. I must have been dreaming I was petting an animal or something. Well, I couldn't move with you on top of me like this. Thank you. Man, I can't believe we slept through the night like this. I mean, this couch is comfortable, but is your back okay? No stiffness or soreness in your neck? Okay, good. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm getting up to make us breakfast. We've got a busy day ahead of us. What are you in the mood for? Yeah, I can make that. Want any coffee? Tea? Cool. I'll get started. You can have the shower first. Your towels at... Yeah, the usual spot. Shit, you startled me. Did you have to train to walk so silently, or is this just another one of your hidden talents? Why are you in the kitchen in a towel to begin with? You're dripping water all over the floor. Well, you can clean that up when you're dressed, thanks. Huh? Acting like what? I'm just trying not to burn these potatoes. I'm not being weird. You're being weird for wanting me to stare at you while you stand in my kitchen in a towel and drip all over my floor. Would you go get dressed? I'm finishing up here, and if you don't hurry up, our breakfast is gonna get cold by the time we sit down to eat it. Thank you. Huh? Yeah, if we're gonna have time to search for that geocache back at the old house in the woods behind the dorms, we need to get a move on. Well, we would have found it earlier if you hadn't insisted on exploring the damned house and crashing through the hole in the floorboards. The clues on the geocaching website specifically stated that it was near the abandoned house, not inside it. Well, had I known you were going to treat the place like your own personal jungle gym, I would have ignored your persistent pleading. The cache? Yeah, the site said it's an old letterbox. I think it's hidden somewhere where the flower bed used to be. Did you bring anything to trade with it? I forgot to ask last time. Cool. I think I'm going to bring one of my pins. I have an extra Jersey Devil pin from that blind bag I ordered online, so probably that one. Anyway, we can head over there after breakfast. We don't want to miss our chance at catching Heather on her way out of practice because we took too long to get back. Well, Olivia sent me a photo she had of them, so we'll know which one she is when we get there. You're still down to keep looking into this for her, right? Okay, good. Oh, hang on a second. Someone's calling me. Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, thank you for getting back to me. Yeah, I got it in the mail yesterday. How soon can I reapply? Seriously? Since when has that been a thing? No, I know. I'm sorry. I know you don't make the rules. Yeah. Well, I'd like to get a head start for when I can submit again if you have time. Are you available next week? Yeah, that works for me. Thank you again. I really appreciate your help. Bye. Oh, hey. Nice to see you dressed again. Huh? Oh, the call? Nothing. Just my advisor. Yeah, just boring shit. But the food's ready now, so here. Eat up. Nothing's wrong. I'm not upset, Daredevil. Can we just... Please, can we please just drop it? It's nothing you need to worry about. I just want to have breakfast with you and start the rest of our day. So, how have you been feeling since the fall? Is your side still sore? Better is good. Your scrapes seem to have healed pretty quickly, too. Would you stop that? Looking at me like you want to keep pestering me. I told you, Daredevil, it's fine. I do not get like this after every call with my advisor. Look, I can't tell you right now, okay? I don't know when. Just trust me, please. Thank you. Well, I'm glad the food is to your liking. Maybe one of these days I can actually teach you how to make yourself a decent breakfast. You can't subsist on cold Pop-Tarts all the time. No, toasting them some of the time doesn't make that better. You should be able to treat yourself to a nice breakfast every so often. If you really consider toaster strudel a nice breakfast, then you're more hopeless than I thought. Looks like we're just in time. Yeah, I think that's Heather next to the coach. It looks like they're doing one last bit of housekeeping before they dismiss. Hey, You're Heather, right?
Yeah, do I know you too?
No, actually, I'm Kat. We're friends of Olivia's.
Olivia, huh? So now she's sending her friends over to harass me instead of doing it herself.
Huh? No, we're not here to bother you. We're just hoping to get some answers about what happened the night her partner went missing. We're trying to help her piece everything together. She tells us you're their best friend. I'm sorry? I don't understand.
I was their best friend. They're gone now. And I don't have anything to say about it, so you're wasting your time. So unless you were looking for more information on how to join the softball team, I have somewhere else to be. Goodbye.
You're charming. Wait, we know you're the last person who spoke to them before they ran off that night. Can't you tell us anything?
I told you, I don't have anything else to say.
Well, everyone is saying that you had an argument with them before they stormed out. Can't you at least tell us what happened? It could help us find
We didn't have an argument. And even if we did, I don't see how that's any of your business.
You're right. It isn't our business. And we know we may seem like we're overstepping, but we want to help bring our friend a little bit of closure. Aren't you at least a little concerned about what happened to them?
Maybe you should be more concerned with Olivia's grip on reality than with asking me stupid questions. I don't have to wonder what happened to them. The police made it very clear that they were found in that car wreck. And unlike some people, I know how to accept that you can't just will people back to life with conspiracy theories. You can tell Olivia what I've told her 1,000,000 times already. I'm sorry about her loss, but she needs to let this go and grieve like a normal person.
We know about the ring, Heather.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The ring that you're wearing on that chain around your neck. It's theirs, isn't it? Does Olivia know you have it?
No, it's...
How long have you been in love with your best friend, Heather?
What?
Is that why you didn't get along with Olivia?
No,
Look, we don't have to tell Olivia that you took her partner's ring if you just talk to us. You can forget all about us after.
So what, now you're blackmailing me? Fine, we can talk. But can we sit down on that bench over there so we don't have to have this conversation out in the open like this?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Okay, what do you want to know?
Can you tell us what you remember about the night of your birthday?
There isn't much to comment on. I invited everyone to Freya's to celebrate. It was our favorite spot. Theirs and mine.
But you didn't invite Olivia.
It was my birthday. I wanted people there that I liked celebrating with me. It's not a huge secret that Olivia and I didn't click. Did she cry about that to you too? Ugh, she's so sensitive. This is exactly why I didn't invite her in the first place. Anyway, I'd been there for a while when they showed up. And you know how it is when you go out for your birthday. Everyone wants to buy you a drink. I was pretty buzzed when they got to the bar. I was happy to see them, and everything was fine. At first.
How did the argument start?
They were distracted. Kept looking at their phone, checking the time. I could tell they weren't all there, and I was starting to get annoyed. They paid more attention to the bartender that night than me before I confronted them.
The bartender?
Yeah. She had her eyes glued to them all night. Kept smiling and batting her lashes at them. I don't think she made a drink for anyone else while they were at the bar with her.
And that made you jealous?
No, Yes. I was in love with them. I took some shots with my other friends to numb that out a bit. Only, I forgot I get really dumb when I'm drunk. I tried to get them to dance with me, and it was fun. For a second, it was like no one else existed but us. I tried to kiss them, but they tore away from me. It was embarrassing. But instead of apologizing, I made an even bigger idiot of myself and said some stupid shit about how they should just go back to Olivia's since it was obvious that that's where they wanted to be. They got defensive, understandably, and gave me shit for not inviting her. I told them she'd never understand them the way I did, and some other things that I regret. I just saw myself losing them in that moment and started getting desperate. I wish I just hadn't said anything. Maybe if I did, they'd still be here.
Hey, you don't know that. You can't put that on yourself.
I was just so stupid. I know Olivia didn't deserve that. And I was so embarrassed and ashamed about the whole thing after that I couldn't bring myself to tell her what happened when she asked. But then she kept asking me. I guess I figured if I just kept playing the bitch, she'd eventually give up and not know how terrible I really was to her. I may not have liked her because I was jealous, but I'm not usually one to try to break up a relationship. Regardless of my feelings for them, I know deep down that she made them happy. I shouldn't have gotten in the way of that.
So, that's when they left?
No, not right away. They actually went back to the bar, ordered a drink from that bartender, and then took off when they finished it. They dropped their ring when they stormed away from me. I took it because I thought I could use it as an excuse to see them again when I went to apologize. But I never got the chance.
What did that bartender look like? Did you get her name?
No. But Jaden always brings his camera into these things. He's a photo major. She ended up in the background of one of our group photos. Hang on, let me see if I have it here.
Okay.
There it is. See? She's even staring at them in this picture.
You're right. Do you mind sending me that?
Sure. But what's going on? I thought you knew about the car accident. What's the point of all this?
I don't know. I just thought maybe Olivia might feel more closure if she had one last picture of them from that night, I guess.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Thank you. And thank you for talking to us about this. I'm sorry about what happened between you two. They're right. Maybe you should talk with Olivia. Clear the air. You two probably understand how the other is feeling right now more than anyone.
I'll consider it. Hey, I know you're her friends and everything, but could you maybe give me some time to tell her about the whole Kiss thing myself?
That sounds fair to me. How about you, Daredevil?
Thank you. I promise I'll tell her soon. I just don't want to make things harder for her than I already have. Here, let me get your number. I'll send you the picture now.
Oh, thanks. Here.
Thanks. There, sent.
Sweet. I'll save the number. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Yeah. Thanks for hearing me out. I've got to go get changed for my next class, but I'll see you around.
Bye. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I guess I could see why she was afraid to say anything to Olivia. I hope they work things out. How did I know about the ring? Olivia sent me some photos, and it looked familiar. Yeah, I guessed that part. She was fidgeting with the ring the moment we mentioned Olivia. Just a shot in the dark that she was in love with them. Thanks. I guess that makes you Watson. But anyway, wasn't it weird that they grabbed a drink right before taking off? If they really left because of the fight with Heather, then why didn't they just storm off right then and there? The way they acted makes it sound like they were just trying to cool off after their argument, not leave for good. I don't know. But I still don't think we have the whole story. No, I don't think Heather's keeping any more secrets. I have a feeling we might be able to get more information if we find this bartender. Fancy a drink?